man asks what my fantasy is, like what I'm into, and they mean like, right? First off, I'm 36 years old, okay? My fantasy is, you ready? You ready for this? You ready to hear about this fantasy? To be loved and to be cared for and to be thought of and to come into my life and be a partner and to help me in life. Take some shit off my plate. That's my fantasy. To come home to a cooked meal at the end of a fucking 12-hour shift. That's my fantasy. To be taken on trips and to be wined and dined. And to be treated good. And to be respected. That's my fantasy at 36 years old. I don't have no sexual fantasies. Not anymore. No, it's a wrap.
You're a damn predator.
Gentlemen, what is going on? We've gathered here to cover the usual suspects. So with that being said, you fine gentlemen, we have the classical woman here making a TikTok in her car. We have the classical tattoos on the arms. So having a TikTok is already a red flag, but you know, making a TikTok in your car is a double red flag. And of course, we have the usual case of a woman who has been partying all throughout her 20s. She's been hitting the clubs. She's been hitting every guy she sees. And now that she is above 30, oh, I want love. I want someone to take care of me. I want someone to buy me flowers. I want the romantic stuff. No, she wants a provider. That's it. She wants a wallet. Guys, love for a woman is in almost all cases never part of the equation. Like there are so many guys out there who genuinely think that that women are in it for love. Maybe a couple 100 years back, but nowadays it's incredibly rare. What women, you know, think that love is their need of a provider, right? They call that love. It's not love. They just need a provider. They need a backup plan. So I invite you to not be one. But with that being said, let's leave this woman behind. You know where that car is taking her, by the way? I just checked. It's taking her to the wall. So let's leave her go there and let's cover the next woman.
It's a wrap.
So, after I was ghosted by a guy that really wasn't that great, I decided that I was ready to actually push back into dating. Now, I've had a bit of a time where I haven't really been committing to it because I have a knee injury. Some of you know that.
Guys, sorry to pause it right here, but what do you bet that that guy who dumped her, she's trying to put it as she was in a relationship. What do you bet they weren't in a relationship? He was just Chad and and she was, you know, around his finger for 10 months, but they were never something. You know what I mean? He was just having his fun and he had the false idea that there was something.
And it put me off. I've been in physio for 6 months and I've got another 6 months where I probably won't get my knee back fully for that time. But I can walk and stuff, so it's fine. However, I've had the worst 48 hours of not even finding guys to talk to. And I was beginning to think that maybe I'd been put into some weird category where only horrible people exist, because literally it was awful. I matched with a few people. One of them, the guy wrote to me and said hello, and I said hi back, and then he went, "Oh, you're 5'9", so I'm guessing you're only wanting a fling." I was like, what? Yeah, turns out that he was 5'6" and thought that tall girls apparently wouldn't be interested in him, which he was right, because he undervalues himself, therefore I'm not interested in him. But it wasn't because he was short, it's because he was weird. Anyway, what I was going to tell you
Maybe he was weird because he was short. Am I right, gentlemen?
Was that tonight I matched with someone because I extended the distance that I was willing to look at. So I usually set it to maybe like 19 miles and I put it up to 30. I thought, you know what, sod it, I'm just going to put it up to 30. And I matched with someone and I wrote to him first because it was Bumble. He wrote back and we had the most amazing banterous chat for about 45 minutes. And then he had to go to bed because it was 10 o'clock and he had to get up at 5 to go to work, which is annoying because I don't ever get up at 5. 5 is the middle of the night to me. But anyway, by the by, he has made me laugh. He made me smile. We just had this back and forth banterous chat that just, he could follow my lead on it and I followed his lead. And that is quite hard to do because I am random and quirky and funny, and he just went with it. And I like this guy. So fingers crossed, because I am in need of a boost now. I've spent 6 months talking to a guy that basically was a pain in the bum. And yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for my time. And I hope you guys get to watch me go on a date, meet my person, and then this channel can just become the glory of my love life.
What did I tell you guys? She spent 6 months talking with someone. Now, talking, of course, in 2023 means hooking up. It's not just talking. They weren't friends. They were friends with benefits, and she was a plan B. She was, you know, the guy was probably spinning plates. Something that gets me every time is women try to portray falling in love with the guy who chats and, oh, he made me smile, he made me laugh. And some guys out there think that that literally means what it means. It doesn't mean that. You know, there is a small font size that says, I actually fell in love because he was quite attractive and he met most of my standards. That's the reason. I mean, do you think that this woman, so probably around her late 20s, do you think that throughout her whole life, she never had the one case where a guy is talking to her and making her laugh, right? No, she has had many guys trying to make her laugh, chatting with her, but she doesn't pay attention to them. She keeps them in the friend zone. The reason why she's paying attention to this guy is because he's probably above her league, far above her league. Otherwise, she wouldn't do it. Guys, it's not about chatting and talking. You're not going to get far in dating apps when you chat with women.
Yeah, maybe not, but here's hoping, right? Anyway, thanks for sticking by me, you guys. And I'll let you know how it goes. To be fair, it might not go anywhere, but right now, in this moment, it feels amazing to just have had a conversation. It feels amazing.
Guys, what do you bet that it's not going to go anywhere? Because again, this guy is probably above her league. If this guy was her league or even below her league, you wouldn't be putting the time of the day to be talking to him. So he is above her league, meaning he has better options than this one right here. And the reason why probably he's talking to her is because he wants to smash. So, you know, that's the wheel. That's the wheel of the life of these women. They, you know, pick the guys that are far above their league. They get used, they get pumped and dumped, and then they make a TikTok 1 week after that, whining about where have all the good men gone.
You are a man who likes assertive women.
Yeah, no one. No man likes assertive woman. In fact, we hate it. I'd rather date a man than date an assertive woman because, moreover, it's the same. Alright.
AKA women that see what they want and like and go and get it. Where the f do y'all be hanging out? Because wherever that is, I want to be there. Want to know why?
No, wherever you are, men are gonna flee away from that place.
Because yes, I do want you to chase me. I do want you to pursue me. I do want you to do everything in your power to try to win me over. But I also want to chase you and pursue you. But for some reason, the average man doesn't want that or like that, which puts me in a very difficult position because I love a chase. I love a good chase. And I know that as a woman, that shouldn't be my role. But I can't help it. This is who I am. This is who I've been my whole entire life. And every girlfriend I've ever had always tells me that I need to stop doing that because that's the reason I'm single. And you're probably right. But I don't know how to change that. And even if I did, I don't think I want to change it. I like who I am. But now the problem is just figuring out where to find the type of men that I need in my life. So
guys, women do chase. They do, but they always chase up. So they always chase Chad and he doesn't care about them. It's quite funny. Otherwise, no thank you. We don't want to be chased by you. Run for the hills, guys. Be aware, this woman is lurking somewhere and she's willing to chase after you.
in my life. So
Guys, I'm back again. So I'm going to talk about dating apps. I know like people don't really like, some people don't like dating apps, some people do. They swear by them. I've used dating apps. I've used dating apps for a while actually. When I say a while, on and off for like, I want to say maybe 3-4 years. That's on and off. Like, so you've got the old school ones like Plenty of Fish. That is hell. eHarmony, Match.com. Those are like the old school ones. I feel like now, like there's obviously Hinge. Everyone knows Hinge. Bumble, Tinder. There's like Melanin Matchmaker. I don't know. People have used that. I think I've used that as well. Basically, I was a serial dater and I've used dating apps. Like they were paying me to use it. It's so crazy. But the ones I mainly used were Hinge, Bumble. Bumble was kind of like, I wasn't really feeling it. It was kind of Hinge, and yeah, that was it. Let's talk about Hinge. You see Hinge? That is the ghetto.
Guys, before we talk about Hinge, imagine a guy marries this woman, so 10 years from now, and he happens to see this video where she talks about the 3-4 years she's being on and off hitting guys. Man, it's so embarrassing, honestly. It's so embarrassing. Or imagine they get married and the mother of the husband sees this video, or they have a kid and the kid sees this video. Man, it's so embarrassing. Like years back, if you were an easy woman, a loose woman, you know, they tried to hide that because it was viewed as something bad in society. Now they'll be just out here posting this with the whole world for everyone to see. What a bag of ruins they are. I don't understand it, guys.
Hinge is the ghetto. I don't care. I'm so sorry. I feel like you can meet people on there and it can lead to like a relationship. I've met people on there in the past and it has gone somewhere. Not that it's lasted long term, but you know, short term relationships, yeah.
Yeah, you know what she means.
There's a lot of mad people there as well. I'm not even gonna lie. You really just have to sift through because there's crazy people. Everyone's mixed up together. It's crazy, literally. So I mean, I feel like dating apps are like the new thing, innit? Like things develop, technology develops, and dating has developed as well. Obviously, like meeting people the authentic way, you know, socially is still done, but I feel like a lot of people struggle with like approaching someone face to face and just so many things in it. There's so many reasons and people go for dating apps, but with dating apps you have to be careful as well because sometimes, you know, you don't know who you're talking to. They could have issues. Let me just say that they could have issues. Just 101 things. It's crazy, isn't it? So yeah, I mean, let me know in the comments like what your dating app experience has been like. Mine has been basically like that, whatever that means. But yeah, anyways, dating is the ghetto.
Yeah, it means that you've been hooking up. She said, well, I had a few relationships that got somewhere. Oh, really? Why are you single? And there was a kid in the background. I don't know if that is her son or her brother. I don't really care, gentlemen. We'll leave it here. Leave me your comments. How has the dating world treated you? And I'll be happy to see you next time, guys. Have a good one.